Hey, how are you? I am Arnav. Hope you are doing well. And today we are going to see how you can run your code directly on GitHub. That's would be really an interesting problem, and how we are going to solve that. So, yeah, go to Chrome, and yeah, that's it. So, there are many compilers like Programmers. There are many online compilers that are very awesome, that are freaking awesome. So you can print like what can I print? Let me print my name, and that's Arnav. Hey, thank you. Okay, just run. Click on run, and it's perfectly working. But what's the problem? Whenever you are trying to save the program, how could you save? You can't save. So that's the problem, that you can't save your code files and folder in a structured manner. But the GitHub have your solution, and yeah, how can we do that? Go to the GitHub official page, github.com, and here's the official page. So first of all, you have to sign up. Yeah, let me continue with Google. That's completely fine. It's your favorite channel, not compiled. Click on the subscribe and like button. Okay, yeah. Um, that's a really, you can say, that simple UI. So don't panic here. Let me go to step by step. First of all, on the topmost left corner, you can say uh, that you have this create a repository. Click on that green button, and here you have to fill some details, some details, like some basic details, like let me create some folder like Python programming. Okay, and in description, sir, what can I do? Description, just write on your own, like, you know, I want to learn and have my foundation strong in Python. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now configuration, choose visibility. If you want it to be public, click on public. If you don't want to interfere anyone in your repository, click on the private. So let me click on the private, public, and let me just click on public and be it public. Okay, now add readme. Please on that button. Please on that button. Add readme. Readme file should be included. Now add .git ignore. Ignore that. Ignore that. Do not just touch on those options. Okay, add license. Do not touch. Now on the bottom you have create a repository again. Click on that. Yeah, yeah. So your whole virtual code space now we are going to set up. How can we do that? Again, the green button which say code. Go to the drop down menu. You can say that here is a drop down menu. Yeah, go to the drop down menu, and in drop down menu there are two options. One is local and one is code space. Click on code space, because we have to create some code spaces where we write our query or code. Again, yeah, there is you can say just see that no code spaces, so create code space or main. Click on that. Yeah, so that's GitHub just created your code space and setting up your code space. That's all. You say that's your online virtual IDE is created. It's like GitHub, and yeah, that's it. Can we make some folder or file, sir? Yeah, basically have to click on that and create some folder like first. Let me click on the first.py. So your Python program named first.py is created. Now you can just literally write your code like print Arnav, but there are some main problems. We have to configure the virtual files. How can we do that? Please now just see on my eyes, and we have to download that. Okay, so for that you have to go on the three lines. You can see three lines. Okay, go to it and just click on the view, hover on the view, and you can see that command palette. So go to the command palette, click on that command palette, and here you have to write nothing but a container. And whenever you are trying to write container, there is an option called add dev container configuration files. Click on this. Yeah, Okay, now create new configuration. Click on create new configuration, and here you have some compilers, some environment, virtual environments. So for Python, we have to download the Python compiler, type Python, and you can see Python 3, Python 3. Click on that. It's the default version. Which version you want? If you want 3 or something, you can download this, but I will set up the 3.14, which is the default version. Click on that. Just wait for some time. Okay, now this features, don't select any features, just click on OK, and that's it. We're good to go. We're good to go. Okay, 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 okay. Now can we print Python first.py? Yeah, here that's completely working, so that's good. So can we write JavaScript here? Yeah, that's also can possible. So how can we do that? Go into the three line again, go into the view, and in view you have command palette. Just type container at dev container, development containers, some files, some folders which is needed to run those coding languages, some programming languages that we're going to install on your virtual environment. So again, create new configuration, and okay, already exists, just continue. Okay, here you can run node.js. You have to download node.js for JavaScript. Node.js is not available here, so just click on show all definition. On show all definition, you can just write Node.js and you will find Node.js and many more. MongoDB, you can work with JavaScript, PostgreSQL, TypeScript. So we want to work with Node.js and JavaScript. That's all. So click on that. Click on that, and there are many versions. Whichever you want to download, just click on that. I want to download the default version. Do not want to do any dissection with it, so just click on that default version, and in features I don't want to select any features, just click on OK. So your JavaScript environment will be just keep and overwrite you can. Okay, do. Yeah. Now can I create some JavaScript file? Yeah, first.js, and here you can write some JavaScript like 10, and what you do, yeah, let us say that okay, for that you have to, how can we run, you have to write node and then the file name .js, then it's printed. So it's perfectly working. But how can you just publish it on GitHub, publish it your work on GitHub? So for that you should go to the source control, that's option, source control. You can see, go to that option. So here we have to do 3 basic works. So you can see that all your files are visible. So click on that first plus button, for that file click on plus button, for this file click on plus button, for this file click on plus button, for this file click on plus button. That's the first step. And then the second step, you have to commit. So first of all, click on the plus button, then commit. You can say that yeah, first commit. You have to write a message here, first commit, and you can click on that commit. So commit it. Okay, now what is commit, what is changes, we will learn further. So don't deep dive into the concept, just learn it, how you can just access it. And then you have to push, go to the three dot, so 3 basic tasks: plus, commit, and push. Go to the 3 dot, and here you have the option of push that, on GitHub, yeah, just click on just changes. So I think it have completed. See what happened. Your first.js and first.py file is push on GitHub, and you absolutely have some interesting moment with me. Yeah, that's it. If you like the video, click on like button, subscribe button, and I think you all are enjoying. So thanks for giving us your time. Thank you.